Curiosity. Being able to relate to anyone. I can be a little stubborn. I'm a Capricorn. Come on now. You know. Simple things. Friends, family, food. The perfect day for me starts slow, always coffee in the morning, a day wandering around, walking around, being outside, exploring, and taking photos of things. My friends keep me grounded and they keep me humble. My idea of misery would be stuck in a room with people who aren't interesting. I really look up to my grandmother. She is probably the most important person to me in my life and taught me how to cook, taught me how to live, taught me how to sew, taught me how to do all the things. So, hands down, the most important person to me. I love roses. I have a tattoo of roses. I love orchids. I also have a tattoo of orchids. James Baldwin. Sealy in the color purple. I love eagles. I simply love how graceful they are when they fly. They're limited in numbers, and I grew up seeing them in Florida, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just like American bald eagle is just like a stunning bird. I mean, Maya Angelou, I guess. The Maya Angelou. I would want much of the food my grandmother cooks. So I would have to have mac and cheese. I would have to have green beans. Okra would have to be there, and probably some fried chicken, actually. I have this random favorite place, Chez Prune. It's this little random cafe that I just love to sit at, and I love to go there for lunch on Sundays. Terrace life. I do love and try to embrace it even more than I normally do. Sitting on the terrace and taking my time and enjoying a glass of wine or a beer and letting that be the activity. I live in Paris.
That's where you'd like to live?
I live in Paris.
Perfect.
I want to dance with somebody. Whitney Houston. Period.
Is that the fact?
Always Whitney. He was my boss when I lived in El Salvador, and he was probably one of the most supportive people I've ever seen, who didn't care about how long you stayed in the Marine Corps, but it cared about you being a good person when you left the Marine Corps. And that was it. I would say my partner now believes in me more than I believe in myself sometimes. The most amazing city I've ever been to was Guatemala, Antigua. It was like this really small old town, and I just had the most amazing time looking at all the texture and all just the volcano in the background. It was stunning. White wine. I would tell my younger self to just keep going. Be creative, be weird, be interesting. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day because you have to just be there for yourself. I love photographing places. And one of the most beautiful things I photographed was a little town in Morocco called Teza, and it was in the mountains, and it was like this beautiful arch, and there's people just walking through, and it was just like a little kid from the south in Morocco exploring, and I was just like, this to me is beauty. Coffee. I love sunsets. Sunsets to me are sort of a magical sort of transition of the day. You've accomplished what you need to accomplish and it's time to move on. And sometimes I just look at sunsets and don't take photos because it's just too beautiful to even try to capture. My name is Cedric Terrell. I'm an American photographer living in France, and you can follow me at Cedric Terrell on all the platforms. Santé.